Hey guys, Shockist here. Welcome back to episode 3 of the 100x Astro PvP series. Alright, so in this episode, there's going to be a lot of building. We're basically going to be fully building the ice cave, the front of ice, basically working on the walls and starting the flooring, maybe even do the stair down onto the next level. So there's going to be a lot of building to do, and then after that guys, there's going to be a ton of raiding to do. We've got a Carnal raid coming up, we've got an SE raid coming up, there's a lot of PvP, so there's a lot of fun to be had. Alright, so basically what I'm doing, I'm just foundationing it all off. I'm snapping it with the stairs. The stairs actually allows you to get a really nice snap point, and it keeps it all snapped as well. So if you want, you can hatch frame over, you can Fortnite out, and that keeps it all nice and snapped, and it looks clean as well. That's actually... Don't worry, I'm gonna make it hard for people to get up there. Sometimes building isn't an exact science in Ark. It's always a bit weird, and you know, one thing might work one time, but next time it won't actually work, you know. So that's why sometimes you just need to play around, you see what fits, if you can get a foundation here, if you get a stair here, if it looks nice. Do bear in mind guys that on this server they have some building plugin that makes it a lot easier to build. Yes, you could do this on official if you wanted to copy this build, it would 100% work. It would just be harder to do, it might be more a pain in the arse. But that is another thing that is really great about this 100x server, you know. If you aren't very good at building, if you're learning to build, like, you're just as well to do it on a 100x server where resources are in an abundance, you know, that you're not wasting your precious resources. But because in my opinion, you know, in Ark, what makes a really good player isn't a player that is amazing at 1v1s in arena, or the best breeder, or just the best builder. It's someone who is a well-rounded player that can build, breed, PvP, you know, and on these servers, this is where you want to learn how to, you know, build. This is where you want to learn how to do that, because like I said, it's 100x. What really have you got to lose? Yeah, I was wondering why you're so quiet. The whole time. You thought we were just ignoring you? The more 4Gs, the better on this server, guys. You can honestly not get too many 4Gs. So if you ever do play Astro, one thing I would advise you guys get is literally as many 4Gs as possible, because smelting is very slow. You're basically waiting on metal 24/7. It's always the holdback. And yeah, the more 4Gs, the better. So I'm just going to line these up as neatly as possible and have these set up here. Alright, so I added a layer of double door frames from the top there, connected it to the hatch frames. What I ended up doing though is the hatch frames above, I didn't show you me putting them down, because I ended up actually replacing them in about a couple of minutes, because I didn't like the height of them. I wanted them higher, as high as possible, so I could do floating tech turrets shooting down. So this first set of double door frames would just add a little bit layer of protection, you know, from like either manas or Donicuses jumping into the turrets. I'd also do a couple of layers of fence supports as well, which you'll see in the end. art style. Alright, so what I'm doing with the foundations, guys, is just adding a layer of foundation support so I can seal in above. Honestly though, looking back at it now, I should have used triangles so I could have done the wall better, but I'll explain that later. But honestly, foundations, it worked. It really did work, so. These foundations here, this is where I'm going to seal it off over, so that will be like the first layer, and it's actually quite nice and flat, and it'll probably give me the most amount of room possible. That's those ceilings done for now. The plan is now is to finish off these double door frames going up and then work on the hat frames going over so I can do the floating turrets later and also figure out where the wall on the right hand side is going to go. So that's the most important one. Right, did you get a crab yet? Good, good. Right, go tame Tech Rexes. No way, are you serious? So we can get that one in there. I'll have it there. There we go. No! There we go. We're getting raided. Yeah. Jeez. It's all in the same snap as well, which is really nice. That's perfect. That's a really nice wall, honestly. I genuinely think that's really sick. 1, 2. Dude, it doesn't matter if the clip flats metal, it's 6-6. I don't even have a clip flat anyways. Hey Shockist, what's happening, bro? Dude, man, I'm just fucking around, dude. I don't even care. It's like an unofficial server. If it gets wiped, it get wiped. Like, I'm not normally the tribes builder, you know? But I thought, fuck it. Yeah, it's nice. Nice. That should be fine, right? Stab, that's far enough back, right? Thing is, only problem I've got now. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I can't snap anymore. That's the thing. I'm at snap limit. So I need to... Actually, you know what? If I want to see what happens when I demo that. That's fine. That's good. Okay. And then what I want to do is take that one up. Okay, perfect. And then give it this one. You know what I do, Mocha, sometimes? If I've got a flyer, I'll just like, instead of cryopodding at the drop or whatever, I'll literally just upload it, you know, and download it in the base. Alright, so this is the wall with all the turrets on it. I did have double door frames on the front, adding another layer of protection, but it kind of clipped the turrets a little bit, so what we ended up doing is just put the double door frames on the back. And yeah, I think it looks really good. Remember earlier when I said I should have used triangles? Do you see how it goes at that angle? Which works in this build. Do you know why? Because on this build, you have 150 turrets to play with, so it really does work. Alright, so now it's time to do the floating turrets. what we're doing, guys, is just adding an extra layer of fence supports, just making sure, you know, manas and Dionycuses cannot reach the wall. That's super, super important. Yeah, this is Astro server. Alright, so that's 2 layers of fence supports going around. That should add enough protection. If you do end up getting attacked, what you can do is you just spam some in the middle there. It doesn't have to be neat. I only did it neat, obviously, because first time building it, you want it to look good. Unless you're fobbed on or attacked, and then you can just, you know, spam it, and it is what it is. Alright guys, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to do the stairs going up so it's nice and clean. I'm actually going to use a lot of triangles to do this. So I'm going to use tech triangles because they look nice. Normally what you would do is you'd keep it all snapped on one snap point, but actually on this server you can only have 1000 connected snap points, and I had already reached the limit. So normally I would have just come down the way, but instead I'm just going to go up the way and see how it looks. Yeah? You're welcome to come chill in the Discord at some point if you want to. Alright, so for creating a snap point going up, guys, what you want to do is you want to go 2 walls up. You can either 1 or 2 ceilings over, you pillar down, and then you can just snap the triangle foundation to the pillar snap. Do you see how it snapped there? Mars, right? Which one to do? Perfect. Once we get some, like, if you guys have it, you can do it out with tech stairs too. You can do 1 metal, 1 tech. You can do 1 tech foundation, 1 normal foundation, whatever you guys want to do. Pattern normally makes it look a lot nicer. I didn't have any tech stairs because this is still day 1 of the server for me, so the fact that I even had tech triangles is a miracle. I actually popped down about 5 or 6 replicators and I just had tech triangles making at the moment, so that's all I was doing. Sometimes you don't get the height from just going up 1 wall. Sometimes you can go up just wall and get it, but sometimes you need to go up 2 walls, and then sometimes you need to go over 2 ceilings and then pillar down. So, which all work, but it's just dependent on what, you know, the snap point you're getting from it. So. I just made it higher by doing a. Stop, I've got it, bro, I've got it. Look at that. You taught me well, Stab. If only I had text stairs, it would look so nice. So apparently there's someone trying to fob us. I don't even actually remember this until I look back at it now. But one of my tribe mates had already blown up the generator. So we're just going out. I think they were trying to get another generator down. This is just mid-build. This is literally just what happened in between of me building you know, this part of the ice cave. So. And it was going to be a lot of random PvP like that because I was streaming on Twitch and then people would just come over for some PvP randomly. So sometimes I'd be building, sometimes I'd be out there PvPing. So you're probably, throughout the building of the ice cave, probably going to just see random PvP clips, me out there fighting people, because it happened a lot. So, and it was fun. I'm just getting the last part of this ramp going down, finishing off the triangles, and then we're going to actually get the first room fully built right away because we need as much space as possible for breeding. We're still on day 1, I still haven't slept. We've been going so hard on this server, it's actually unbelievable. Because I wanted to make like a bunch of textilins. So normally I would totally recommend doing everything off the exact same snap point. Like I said, on this server I was limited to like 1,000 foundies per snap point, so I was already at my limit. So that is why it is on a different snap point, but you know, it doesn't look too bad considering. But yeah, what I would recommend you guys do is just start from the top and work your way down, just doing it opposite way, which is totally fine and completely works the exact same. So what do you think, chat? I couldn't snap this to this. This is a different snap point, but I don't think it looks too bad. Oh, it was so easy. Because the free is literally free. I feel like you wouldn't have got... I don't know if you got spun though, I don't know. The guys that we killed were bobs. There were no spinners. Alright, so it's coming together really nice. I know it's tech and metal, but I do love the way tech looks, and I do plan on replacing those metal foundations as soon as possible, so that'll be done right away. Alright guys, just a little advice for you guys. So when you're trying to get foundation support, say in this situation here, what you can do is you can pillar in the ceiling, and then what you can do is then attach a foundation to the ceiling, and then that gives you the foundation support that you need. Replace with tech ones? I just don't have tech foundations at the moment, you know? Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this episode. We fully built the front room, we've built the ramp on the way down, we've built the second room, Later on in this series, guys, we are going to be building the next room where we build the crafting station in the war room. But you know what, I'll chill out with the building a little bit for you guys. I'll probably do some raids next. We do have a Carno raid coming up. We have an SE raid, and then probably after that, that's when we will probably get down, get the war room made, get the crafting station made, and get that back room made. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, remember to like it. It helps me out a ton, and catch you in a bit. Peace.